Hey everybody, here's the first video. My name is Wai the Guy, as you may or may not know, and I created a Udemy keyboard shortcuts course. And I'm also a dancer. I do the dancing on the keyboard too with my fingers. And I'm going to include a video from that course in this video. This is going to come right after this one because I already did it, and then it'll tell you a little bit more about who I am. But yeah, I'm a dancer. And I'm just a guy. That's why they call me Wai the Guy. Hopefully you can learn some things or two from me. But what I am is also very efficient. So I'm just a normal person, but I try and do things as efficiently as possible, save time. And through being on my channel, maybe I'll expose some hacks, maybe not, depends on what the demand is. I know for sure what I want to do right now is help you guys with your keyboard shortcuts and make you faster on your computers, because that's what I already invested time on. Anyways, let's get into the next part. Here's the lesson you should watch if you want to know a little bit more about me. Here's my LinkedIn. This is unit session, the main thing I'm working on. We'll talk a little bit more about that later. Hopefully you're one of my followers, guys. Analytics. Well, who cares about LinkedIn, right? It's all about Instagram nowadays, but I put a lot of energy into my LinkedIn, and it talks about my background. That's why we're on this. But okay, this is my dance resume here. I used to be a b-boy. I still dance. I'm actually creating an app. That's the unit session thing I was talking about that has to do with dancing. So it's where people can book other people's dance spaces. So if I have a garage and I want to rent it out, then someone can come in and dance there. Or if they want to hold an event, then they can dance there as well. We'll talk about that more later, but that's just like, a project that I have going on. And at the end of November, I'm going to be vending at Style Elements in San Jose. So talk to me if you want to know more about that. But by the time you watch this, that anniversary will probably be long and gone, and we'll be on to something else. But anyways, I also learned Mandarin, and I've learned hard languages in the past, like Japanese and Chinese. Sometimes it feels like I can barely speak English, but actually I have spent a lot of time learning Mandarin. I wrote an article here about how to learn Mandarin Chinese with no accent. So you can check that out if you want to. And if you want to talk about more language learning stuff, then you can also bring that up to me. I'm always ready to nerd out on that, so anytime. Let's see what else we got here. So here's my experience. This is the part you guys were all waiting for. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Unit Session, which is an app for b-boys by b-boys. We just talked about that. You rent a space or you rent out a space. I'm a founder of USD websites and apps. If you need a website created, I was an advisor for Trade Builder with Rohit Joshi, and I learned so much from Rohit. And sometimes partner up with him still. Anyways, was doing some stuff with Apple where I was working on Siri, and I signed some documents, so not allowed to talk too much about that, but had a lot of fun at Apple. Was also working in the Google Play Store. Technically it was a Google job and we were on Google campus, but it was a contract job. So, I wrote e-team there, whatever. I was doing some Legal Shield stuff. If you don't know what Legal Shield is, then you can just feel free to ask me. Long story. I was working at Trade Builder even before that. So sometimes I go back to Trade Builder and leave and then come back. So, we have that kind of a relationship. Before that, I was doing more digital marketing other than just Trade Builder at GummyCube and at Pieri. GummyCube was mobile marketing and Pieri was email marketing. Before that, all of it started with sales at Season Harvest Foods in Los Altos, California.